good moments. We actually really need to quickly be muting that music. Unfortunately, the music in this game is so good. But unfortunately, them copyright claims. I have waited for this day. Oh, for so long. I have waited for this game. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? We're just going to jump right into a game. Standard map size, continent map type. We're going to go quick game speed. And we're going to go Emperor difficulty. Obviously, I started playing last night at midnight. I tried it on King difficulty, just because I wanted to be able to get a feel for the new systems in place. And King seemed oddly easy. Now I'm not a professional Civilization player, so I had been slowly working my way up, and I had gotten to the point where Emperor I could win pretty much every single time in Civ 5, and I was starting to almost win an Immortal before this came out. So we're going to go to Emperor just for this game. We're going to have a random leader. We're going to let the rando gods choose one for us, and everything beyond that is standard. And let's just throw ourselves right into it. And we're Congo. Now, because the game just came out, we're back to a small number of civilizations comparably to what we had at the end of Civ 5. Because Civ 5 had over 40. Right now, currently, has over 40 on the base game, and of course you can get mods that download and add even more, but Civ 5 had over 40, and Civilization 6 is starting with 20. And so that's kind of a big jump back, and the reason I say that is because, well, there's a 5% chance that I was going to be randomly selected. The civilization that I was last night. So I have a tiny bit of familiarity with Congo already. They've got a neighborhood district. What's a neighborhood, you ask? That's a very good question. A neighborhood is part of an entirely new system, which is housing. Now this is interesting because this is desert tile. It's desert tile. We got a double river here. Everything about this city looks good. So we're just going to go ahead and found it. Yeah, we got diamonds. We got all kinds of rainforests. Okay. Plantations. Okay. So, what's new in the game? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what's new. Obviously, the basics are still here. We still get a settler, we still get a warrior, we still found our first city the same way and whatnot. The tech tree has gotten smaller. You'll notice that the tech tree has gotten smaller. Why? Well, it's because culture has changed. There's 2 tech trees now. Culture is a tech tree, and essentially you get things like drama and poetry. Instead of those being technologies, those are culture techs, civic techs that you unlock by producing culture. And so it has changed in that sense. We do need to select research. The other thing that you'll notice is that there are Eureka bonuses, and essentially bonuses are half of the progress to that technology, and in order to boost this half of the cost, I have to found a city on the coast. In order to boost this half the cost, I have to find a natural wonder, and that goes throughout the entire research path from this point on, and they're extremely useful. So we're going to want pottery, I believe, for now. We will do pottery first, just so that we can get that out of the way. Now, because we settled on rivers, we have 6 housing already, which is good, and housing is a cap on the number of population, on the number of civilians that you can have in your city, and it's a totally new feature. I haven't quite decided how much I like it. Good morning, Alejandro. Good to see you, my friend. I haven't quite decided how much I like the housing. Amenities is the new happiness. Amenities / happiness, they are back to being local, which is a total 180, because we had the 180 going from Civ 4 to Civ 5, where amenities became, or happiness became, okay, advisor needs to be turned off. Amenities became, widespread. Ooh, a scientific city-state. Oh, I like this. +2 science in every campus district. Oh, this is cool. So the Civilization developers, because I basically watched every single video that they put out, the Civilization developers said that what they basically aim to do, and the guys that made this game are the guys that fixed Civ 5, because Civ 5, when it first released, was kind of broken, and what made Civ 5 into a great game, it finished as a great game, it started as a disappointment a little bit. Only a little bit. To me, I was never fully disappointed, but a lot of people in the gaming community were. But the people that, quote-unquote, fixed Civ 5 are the people that made this game. Tribal Village. They're the people that made this game. The people that made this game are the ones that made Gods and Kings and Beyond the Sword. Okay, so we've gotten a Eureka. Instead of being given technology outright, we've been given the Eureka boost for writing. Now, unfortunately, I think the Eureka boost for writing is kind of easy. Yeah, meet another civilization. So as long as you're scouting, you should probably get that Eureka boost. But that being said, we may as well capitalize on it. 4 turns, why not? Because then we can start building a campus. And hey, campus, that's a good little segue. What else is new? Districts. They have unstacked the city. And I gotta tell you, in my first playthrough last night, I thought I had a handle on it. But oh my god, there are so many paths that you can take. There are so many paths that you can take. It is amazing how much complexity that adds. For instance, what I capitalized on last night. Okay. Can I turn you off? Yes. So now we've gotten our first civic tech. But for instance, last night I had, what did we get? Oh, it was a travel village. Last night I had a whole bunch of mountains around me. And mountains are great for campus. They're great for holy sites. But right now, we don't have any mountains. Where are the mountains, man? Where are my mountains at? I don't see any. And so that's a total 180, because mountains give adjacency bonuses to campuses. To boost discover a second continent, foreign trade. Do we want trader? Yeah, probably. Because that's open borders. We could even go down the religious route, which I did not even touch. You can't touch this Congo. That's one of the things about Congo. Let's do that, because that makes more sense. +1 faith and +1 gold. No, let's give production. Okay. So I just kind of skipped right over that. Where are my policies? They're over here? Great people, religion, government. Yeah. Okay, so this is very complicated. This is new. So culture goes into the culture tech tree, and then you're also unlocking policies the entire way, and you also eventually unlock different forms of government. And what those get you is they get you different forms of government. Determined the number of cards of card types. So you can see that, like Classical Republic, you get 2 of the yellows, 1 of the greens, and a wild card. Monarchy, you get 3 reds, a yellow, a green, and a wild card. And then you unlock the policy cards throughout the Civ tech tree. And it's a very interesting way to do it, because in Civ 5, of course, you made a choice, and you were locked into that. You unlocked a social policy, and that was that. What is this? Ah, yes. Okay. She's just telling me about districts because I just got a campus. So you can see the campus here. It gets +1 science from, and the first 5, don't be fooled. Grassland, plains, desert, tundra, snow. They're talking about mountains. You can see in the brackets. But +1 science for every 2 adjacent rainforest tiles, and +1 science from every 2 adjacent district tiles. So we can still get a bit of adjacency bonuses added. Early Empire has been boosted. Okay. Civic Tech boost. So we got a scout coming. Let's go ahead. Do we see horses from the beginning? Do we see horses from the beginning? I don't think we do. Let's go ahead, though, and get mining down. Now, my timing's going to be all thrown off because the game I was on last night, the game I was playing last night was on the standard speed, and this is, of course, on the quick speed. Okay, and we're going to move this guy on up here. What do we got? We got a barbarian scout. Barbarians have also changed. So many new things. But what was I saying? And the standard speed, I don't know if it's because I was getting used to quick speed in Civ 5, but standard speed, man, it felt slow. Like it dragged on, let me tell you. So, very curious. Okay, so we've got a coast down here, which is nice because that sort of means that, we should be safe to settle. Was this desert? This is desert. So maybe Petra would be good, eh? Maybe Petra would be good. Maybe we want to go the Petra route. Now, barbarians have, of course, changed. Basically, barbarians are infinitely more dangerous than they ever were. What happens with barbarians is they will send a scout. The scout will find your territory. The scout will run back to his encampment, and the scout will spawn multiple barbarians all at once. And those multiple barbarians will then go to your civilization and make your life a living hell. Is that another city-state, or is that a person? Either way, we will find out next turn. I have, right now, my initial reactions to this game, they're a little mixed. I have some bones to pick with it. I'm not going to lie. I have some bones to pick with it. But overall, I do like what they've done with the game so far. You'll see a couple of the things. That's interesting. It blocks the line of sight, even though it's grasslands. Little things have changed. Where was I going with that? You'll see some things will come up, and I'll let you know when they happen. That I'm not too thrilled about. I think one of the things is you'll see the leaders, they're very keen on telling you what they think of you. And they almost, in my game last night, they seemed to do it too much. Oh, this is a problem. They seem to do it too much. What is the melee strength? Melee strength here is 10. The melee strength of the warrior is 20. They've really nerfed the strength of... that's interesting. They've really nerfed the strength of the scout. They've really kind of altered how all of this plays out. Warriors now get a boost against spearmen. Where's the tribal village? Oh, it's right fucking in front of me. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even notice that. They've really... we got a boost on that. May as well go for it. They've changed the weights of everything. Pericles. Nice to meet you, my friend. Now, diplomacy also has seen some big changes. When I meet Pericles, I can either be right away nice to him, or I can be a little bit on the mean side. But I would you like to visit our city? On behalf of the people, yes. And so basically, when you both agree to that, you share border details? Or maybe... Okay, I see what happened. So his Greek scout came up, and I invited his scout into my city, but I didn't see his city. That's interesting. That's very interesting. My unit has experience. Okay. Did I just run past the fucking... I think I did. I think I just ignored... I'm pretty sure I just ignored the the who's it. Okay. Did we build a mine? Workers, aka builders, have changed. I'm just gonna keep saying what's changed. Builder, you got 3 charges. Instantaneous build. But only 3 charges. One of the dudes disappears. He's now got 2 charges. When I'm out of charges, I'm gonna need a new dude. What did I just do with you? I did not mean to do that. I probably actually want you like here. Slingers are an early archer. Very curious. Let's go ahead and throw down... How are we doing on gold? We're doing pretty good. Let's throw down a settler. And let's make sure that we are getting a decent amount of production out of that. How many turns until growth? 5 turns until growth. We'll want to lock that guy in. And let's get you in. And let's lock you. We got 9 turns until growth. Okay, that's okay, because that'll get us our settler in 5